you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Woo! Let's go. Where you going? That's a great tune. What's going on? We
Yes.
are live here, episode 87. What? I'm joined
Yes.
as always by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast as always, Nad614. And we are Cloud and
Yes.
Console, a gaming podcast that goes over the weekly gaming news. As two Canadians, we are about to get into it. I hope everyone's had a great time. What's up, Crystal? What's up, Geek the Sneak, Bliss, and Ray the Gaming Cyborg? Thank you for coming on in early. We are about to get into the show. But before we do that, what have you been gaming on this week, Nance?
Oh my God, I've played so much, not Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of Zelda for sure. I finally got the fifth stage. Hopefully, it's not a spoiler for everyone, but yeah. And I went into the fighting ring, and yeah, so I'm at that point now. So I've been also trying to get as much shrine. I'm at 115 shrine or something like that. I think
What?
it's under, yeah.
Damn. Nicely done.
And then Ben tried discovering as much in the bottom, try to do all the side quests. And then after this, I can go back full time into Destiny. I play a little bit of Destiny 2 also this week, just a tiny bit to see what was happening in the storyline. So we're getting a little bit more in depth, like with what's going on with Sloan. There's a lot of worrying from Saint 14 about Sloan mental health, and you can see Saladin is like kind of like, well, don't push her too much and type of thing. So it's quite interesting to see that in game. I haven't done any more fishing, so I'm probably gonna have to go back into doing some fishing and get moving on with this. So, but so far I've been playing a lot of Nintendo Switch, loving it. And soon I'll get back into some Geforce Now and play some Destiny 2 and all the other games I have available. I still have like a couple of games I would like to stream, so I'll have to do that.
Nice.
Yes, Bliss.
Lone
And
has
what about
suffered.
yourself?
Myself,
Yes,
what have
Lone
I
has
been
suffered.
gaming on? A lot of Tears of the Kingdom. I've been upgrading a lot of my armor. getting it up to level 3, finding resources, finding dragons. Oh my god, those are a pain to find. And then you can only get one shot off at a time, which can get annoying. And then on top of that, I've also conquered the Gerudo Temple, which was one of my favorites, I will say. Very action based, very combat heavy. Loads of enemies coming in. You're going to want to be well prepared to take on this adventure. Make sure that you're getting all these Gerudo weapons and fusing them with great equipment, because you're going to go through a lot of arrows as well. Oh my god, I went through so many arrows. There's a lot of
I'm
fun to
doing
be
pretty
had there.
good in arrows, actually.
Yeah, I
I've seen a
know.
lot of people saying you need to buy all the arrows you can. I'm like, I'm standing at around 500 arrows all the time because
What?
I destroy every box I see. I collect all the arrows on them.
No.
Got tons of apple.
500
Yeah,
arrows? That's insane.
yeah, yeah. I just like that's my usual. I don't. I
No,
use
I'm
uh I
impressed.
use them a lot, but like I'm just opening every vase or like boxes, just destroying everything. If it's destroyable, I destroy it to collect whatever is there. Because I feel like you get to collect a lot of stuff, right?
Yep,
To upgrade
absolutely.
all your armor and stuff. Like I keep running out of money, and I keep doing the raiding with like the monster. What do they call it? They like just go the group that goes around and go kill all the group of monster. They're like a captain or something like that with a couple of soldiers, and you go help them, and they give you 100
Really? I've
rupee
never
after
seen that
that.
event.
Yeah. So if you go back to Lookout Landing and go in the basement and talk to the
Yeah.
buddy by the map, it's gonna tell you where they are, and you can go meet them. Because also you got like all those boss or enemy you got to fight, and then he's giving you money for it too, like
Okay.
killing the dragon and killing the frogs in the depths. So and different enemy like this, you just chase it down, and after that, when it's all complete, it's gonna tell you how many there is left of those enemy in the map, so you can just do a collectible, I guess. So.
Nice. Yeah, I have
But yeah,
not
I
explored. There's
found.
so much to explore. It's
I
ridiculous.
know it's crazy. I still finding new like side quests. I was like, oh, I didn't know this one. There's so many side quests. It's just crazy. But
I
yeah,
know.
it's a lot of fun.
Like unlocking that final sage, bringing that head. Found that completely by accident. The final headpiece and
Ed?
that door. In the island
Oh, okay.
in the sky. I was
Hmm.
just exploring, trying to get to another part, and I'm like, "What the heck? Why am I in a storm? Why are these islands in there?" My shrine thing went off. I went down to go see what it was. I'm like, "What is this area? What is this door?" Opens
Uh,
up. I'm like, "Oh my god, what have I discovered?" It was an
It's
incredible
part of the
moment.
quest. That's funny.
Yeah.
If you, well, I guess like after that you went back to Lookout Landing, and she's like, "Oh, you already did that. Oh, you already have this." It's
Yeah, I
like,
haven't I
it's
haven't done
funny.
it yet, but I'm
That's
off
funny.
doing other things now. I'm off doing like another mission here. I found the Colosseum in the depths, so I'm trying to get through all the
Mm,
Lionels. That's been
mm,
incredibly difficult. I'm on the one where he has all the armor on him, and every time he hits you, it's
mm.
like corruption. It's just so brutal. That's why I keep trying to level up my armor. But yeah,
Yeah, there's multiple Coliseum in the depth where like when you fight the wave, then you get like a piece of armor or something
yes,
like that.
this is
So
this is
yeah,
waves of Lionels. I don't know if you've come
yeah,
across
that's
that one.
crazy. No, not yet. So I'm gonna have to look into that.
Oh my, it's devastating. But the equipment you get and all
Yeah.
the materials, it's so good. I'm
It's
upgrading my
good.
barbarian equipment, so it's
Yeah.
perfect.
I still yet to find all the pieces for that one. There's like so many I yet to find them all. And I'm like, is it at the surface? Like where like there's no quest relate to this. I just need to scavenge the whole area for it, right?
Oh, that's one you
But
need
yeah.
for sure because it's a good
Mm,
increase to your damage output, right?
exactly. Because I've been using a lot the Fierce Deity armor set. because
Yes,
it's our attack
the
up, but
fighty
you don't get a
deity.
bonus. Yeah, because like you don't get the bonus armor if you have it all upgraded or something like that. I guessing the Barbarian you do so.
Oh, really? What, you lose the
Well,
bonus if you fully upgrade it? Is that what you're saying?
no. Like certain armor, when you upgrade it at least like to a 2-star, you get a
Yeah.
bonus if you wear the full set.
Oh, a
You know,
different
like
bonus?
yeah, I'm guessing like the Barbarian has a bonus, but I yet to discover
Man,
that.
I have to look and see. Now you got me like extremely curious.
Like
I'll give you
if
a
you
live
look at the
update.
Zora armor, if you look at the Zora armor when you wear a full set, it's your stamina is going up. So when you dash in the water, so it doesn't
Yeah,
cost you as much. And other one, it's like this. So it's something to look at when you put the third piece of armor is gonna kind of shine and it's gonna give you another perk.
I'll
You
have to
didn't know
check it
that or
out.
didn't
No,
notice.
I did not know this.
Oh, that's funny. All good. All right, should we move on to some Destiny
Let's
info there,
let's
highlight?
do it. Let's update on the Destiny 2.
Yes, so in Destiny 2 this week, so what we had going on, starting with Zur, he's on Nessus. If you're interested, you got some good piece of gear. You got the Graviton Lance, the Pulse Rifle, which is a pretty good pulse rifle. I haven't used it since a while ago. I think there's other like good like void pulse rifle, but this one is pretty good. When you get your headshot, there's like balls like bouncing out and it just kill everything around. So very good for ad clearing. Other than that, for the hunter, we got the Offerus rig for void. If you like to shoot some arrow, this is good to have like more arrow on your quiver. Has a total of 63. For the Titan, we had the Crescent Alpha Lupi. That's another good one. A total of 67. So the barricade give you a pulse of healing, and also you create more orbs of power. So it's very good. For the Warlock, we got the Claws of Amkara. Total of 65. I think that's a favorite one from everyone. And as a Warlock, if you like to melee, if you like to go around and poison everybody, this one is giving you a second melee, right? Moving on to what's for sale for Zur in terms of armor. A lot of it is mid 60s to high 60s. So again, it's worth checking. I don't think they're gonna go back to provide any armor that's way lower anymore, because that's something I noticed. I think too many people complained that it was terrible having the 50s, low 50s armor for sale there. It's used less. But yeah, it's worth checking. Go see
I
Zur
gotta
if you don't
see
have any of those armor.
what kind of did they
Yep.
add intrinsic perks to the gnawing hunger, like additional perks like trait perks?
Gnawing Hunger? No.
No.
It's until it comes back. Cause it's is it it's what do you call it? It's a gambit gun, but
Yeah,
like they
from
yet to
back in the
bring it
day. I
back.
remember when we were
Yeah.
farming that event over and over
Hmm.
again, and I finally got the curated role with like Overload
Yeah.
Rampage or something like that. And now that's
Yeah.
like
There's no.
obsolete, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's like other gun that's like very good out there, so quite interesting. Moving on. So say bye to Twab because this week at Bungie is gonna change name to This Week in Destiny. Yes, you heard me right. This Week in Destiny, or TWID, I guess. So they're changing name because they have like a new game coming up, new projects, so they want to split it up in different area. TWAB was created 7 years ago, so basically it was mainly for Destiny, but now that they are gonna have another new game, they're gonna go with the the TWID. So just to concentrate into Destiny, and for Marathon, maybe they're gonna create This Week in Marathon, TWIM or something like that. Who knows, right? We'll have to see. Other than that, we have some fashion show in Destiny. If you're interested, you can get this nice emblem there. If you're interested to join the fashion show in Destiny 2, just like put out like what you look like and post it on Twitter, and just like put @Bungie or @Destiny 2, and you'll enter the contest. So that should be interesting. Also, GM returned on the June 13th of June. I didn't complete them all last season. I'm probably gonna work into that, getting this done. And also on the 13th of June, we also have Supremacy. So this is gonna be a new PvP gameplay. So it's something worth looking at. I think we mentioned it in the previous TWAB or previous Destiny highlight. So go check it out. And also there's mention about some hotfix, upcoming outfix. So the issue they had with like Cali or Last Wish, where like you didn't get the red border from the last boss. I try to remember if I've seen that, but anyway,
Hey
they're doing
Hannah,
some
love
fixing
you.
around.
Thanks for tuning in. And hashtag media guy, what's up? Thanks for stopping around. Pulled myself away
That's
from Vampire Survivors in defeat. Man, have you gotten into Vampire Survivors? Because it's an easy game to play mobile.
no, I
Hey, you
haven't
should
played
check
that
that one
game.
out. Good shout. Hashtag
Yeah.
media game or
Uh-huh.
hashtag media guy. That may be the perfect game for Nads right now. But yeah,
That's
keep going
awesome.
on Destiny. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, that was pretty much it. So the hot fix coming up soon. They can fix some issue, and that's pretty much it. That's what's going on in Destiny, and for sure the story keep going. If you're still interested into fishing, go do some fishing in game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's going on. Awesome.
Wicked, dude. All right. So shall we pop into the newsroom?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll be
let's
happy
go.
to do that too.
All right. News time. All right. What do we have first? Well, first, I think, huge news, everyone. Just announced
Yes.
2 hours ago. Oh, I'm so pumped about this. This is exactly the news we needed. Just announced Xbox Game Pass members will soon be able to enjoy PC Game Pass through Geforce Now. Look further updates about this integration in coming months. Look at that. They got pictures of Starfield up there, Forza
Yeah.
Motorsports, Minecraft, a bunch of other things. People, this is the news we're looking for. This is why they didn't mention anything in the Xbox showcase about cloud gaming. You see it here. They're going to transition to GeForce Now because it works. Oh
That's
my
awesome,
gosh.
and you're gonna be able to play Starfield before it's released on PC, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's gonna be on Game Pass. I don't know,
It's going to be on
but
Game
yeah,
Pass. Yes.
yeah,
This is
so it's gonna be
PC Game Pass.
amazing.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
the cheaper option. So I believe that comes in at about like $7.99, maybe even $5.99 a month to get access to what's on Game Pass on PC. So you're just going to be able to throw that in. Like it's just going to be
Mhm.
an amazing integration, great value, especially for the 4080. I mean, that's what I
Mhm.
wanted. High quality fidelity Game Pass. Oh, it's gonna bring me back in once we start getting these titles like Starfield.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all the Bethesda games gonna be available there, so that's gonna be interested to try it on GeForce Now and have like all the technology there available for us. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's just going to bring that level of accessibility. And in addition to that, like it's just going to look so great. You're going to have all that power, and I can't wait. But there was a lot announced in the Xbox game show. Did you get a chance to watch any of it, or were you busy there today?
I was a little bit busy, but I was able to have a look at Starfield when they announced it. I didn't feel there was much more that they announced about it, but no, it was definitely interesting to see what they had out there.
Oh yeah.
Some new game also available, so So that was great for that.
Well, before we get into the Xbox showcase, because I do want to deep dive into that, let's talk about what's going on in Geforce Now this week, in addition to PC Game Pass, that announcement they just made, because absolutely huge. So get it with gaming faster with Steam, Epic Store, and now we got Ubisoft account linking. So that's great, especially with year 5 of Division coming around the corner. Also, going to be good because now, call me crazy, but does this mean that that new Star Wars Outlaws will be playable on GeForce Now with the Ubisoft and the PC game? I could definitely see it coming to GFN. We don't have
Yeah,
confirmation, but I think that could
it would
definitely be a
make
possibility.
sense. It will definitely make sense for Ubisoft to do that, to add like the new Star Wars game
Yeah.
for GeForce Now. It's gonna be part of the Ubisoft library, so it's gonna be so easy for them to just add them, right?
Right.
So that would be great to see that there.
In addition, we have more missions, more games. If you know MMOs, you definitely are experienced at new seasons and new years. So we have a brand new and what is actually called the final year for the Division 2. So you'll be able to jump into that with the power of GeForce Now and have yourself a great time. I believe they're having something called the Golden Bullet event now. So they're always mixing it up with different game types. Definitely a great game that's carried on throughout the years, always updating with content. A great pillar for live service games. Although personally, they feel a little bit like bullet sponges. But that's
Yeah, definitely. It's a great game to play Division 2. I've played the last expansion, the Warlord of New York. There was a lot of fun just like going through it. But there's a lot of activity in the background you can do, like on the weekly, a lot of mission. It definitely try to keep you in the game. And then with the last year 5, they're probably gonna push for having like something like every year still, just to keep people in, right?
yeah. Exactly. And now, in addition, we have 2 games available to stream this week, Amnesia as well as Harmony, The Fall on Rivera. And what is the first Ubisoft game you ever played?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a good
Prince of
question.
Persia is a good shit. I think that may have been mine. I'm going to say Prince of Persia. What's the first Ubisoft game you ever played?
I want to say like Splinter Cell or
Ooh.
Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon, like on Xbox. Was it the green Xbox? The first Xbox,
Yeah, that's
basically.
true. Sam
The old
Fisher.
Ghost Recon, yeah, or like yeah, Sam Fisher. That was
But I
Splinter
feel like I
Cell,
played
and the
Prince of
Ghost Recon,
Persia.
the Desert Storm Ghost Recon. I think that was the first one where like you had to command a team. So that was like pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that was the first one I played.
Rayman! Oh my god, it was Rayman. I played Rayman
Yeah.
when I was so young.
That's so funny. Yeah,
Rayman.
Rayman is a good game.
All right.
There's like, it's crazy the amount of game they've created since then, right?
Yeah. That's a good shout
That's
out.
awesome.
Thanks, Ray. All right, so a lot of cool stuff to look forward to with GeForce Now, and they're just upgrading that experience. Oh my god, with the addition of the PC Game Pass, it's just gonna blow up. I mean, it's gonna be so much worth it for the experience.
That is a massive addition. I'm guessing the account sync is going to be available soon for
Assassin's
Microsoft.
Creed 1 says this.
And then, yeah, that's good. Assassin's Creed 1, I remember and play on PC, but
I think
definitely
Xbox
on older
360
game.
I played it on.
Oh, there you go. I play on PC when it came out. I think I was away from Canada for quite some time. I decided to try it and play it. Loved it. That was amazing.
All right.
But yeah, I can't wait to see all the change being happening on the GeForce Now, popping up on the screen. So it's awesome.
Well, not to switch sides or anything, but I found this out just now. Okay, this is huge news. Just breaking. Final Fantasy demo launches in an hour and a half. In an hour and a half, you can play Final Fantasy 16. This is news right here, breaking news. Guys, this is freaking wicked. Oh my gosh, why did they give us this demo after the showcase on PlayStation? That's when they should have given it to us, but nonetheless, you're getting it right now. Hour and a half. Make sure you set it up to download. It's going to be a wicked experience to play, test it out. I think this is a big contender for Game of the Year, even though I know Zelda will take it because of, it's Zelda and it's freaking amazing. But I think this game will provide nothing but a lot of wicked awesome fun. I'm going to go ahead and retweet this right now. Jeez, this is live breaking news. I just saw this.
That's awesome. And that's only on PlayStation. So
yeah,
awesome. If you're a big fan of Final Fantasy series, that's going to be another interesting one. Final Fantasy 16. Crazy. They keep going at it.
Oh, make sure you're all downloaded and ready to go. This is going to be an epic ride. Such great stuff coming out for gaming fans. It's really like a showcase week with a lot of stuff happening. Wow. It's hard to contain. Yeah. There was also the PC gaming showcase. Did you know that? There was many things unveiled in that show. It was just insane.
Is that a Steam? Is it a Steam showcase or something?
I assume PC Gamer showcase, but briefly, I just want to touch on what we sort of saw on the Xbox showcase, and you can sort of give your thoughts or what you thought, basically. This is a summary that I put up, so I'm just going to try to fast forward. So obviously we saw CGI of Fable. That was really cool to see. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this. I like what they did with facial animations. This looks like the Harry Potter game as well. You know that Fable's animations in game are going to look very similar to that. But again,
that's Fable now. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Look at how it looked like. It's just amazing, right?
But here's the issue: is that we got no release date and we got no gameplay. So that was a little disappointing. We got this game.
Well, at least they show they've been working on it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe 2025 holiday season, but I don't know. I don't know what we'll see.
Yeah.
This game was called South of Midnight. Basically, this girl's looking for a monster, and she's coming to some guy. The animation style very unique. I've never seen anything like this before. But again, we got CGI, and we got no explanation of gameplay or what that even was. This one, did you ever play Payday?
3? No, but I know the concept's an extraction kind of shooter. You go in, you rob a bank, and you have to extract, right? So
yeah,
quite interesting. Oh wow.
So my little issue with this is, what do you think of the graphics? Does it look like a 2024 game, or am I crazy? Does it look a little dated?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna see it better while playing.
This game, I believe, did have a release date. It's coming out in a couple months. So we'll see it when it comes out then. Hopefully, we'll get access to this on at Geforce Now as well through PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
That would be really exciting. So, yeah. And this one was one of the big ones we all were looking forward to seeing, which was Hellblade 2. Hey, Crow. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Thank you for coming on by. Did you ever play Hellblade 1?
No, but I know like graphically it's very beautiful, and Hellblade 2 have been in the work for so long.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy to see that coming out, and it's gonna be amazing.
This game was just insane with the I think they call it bilinear noise, and in the earphones you could hear the schizophrenia that she and my apologies if I'm not saying it correctly, but she had multiple voices in her head, all telling her different things to do, and you would hear it from all different directions inside your headphones. It was just an
Oh, that's
absolute
crazy.
thrilling experience. You would hear like, oh, "You shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I'm too scared. Why am I going forward?" It's like, "Yes, get him, get him." And oh my gosh, like you're just trying to play and you're going through this insane, like visual, emotional experience as you're trying to put to rest your husband's soul through the graveyards of, like, it's just an insane ride of lore and cinematic and dynamic storytelling. Uh,
That's
in
awesome.
in my
And
opinion,
then
one of
there,
the greats.
yeah.
Yeah,
And we got Forza, Motorsport. So again,
racing.
racing game.
Mm.
The You can see how good it look, and I guess you have your head detection or something. You can look on the left and right side. I remember playing one of the older Forza was like this. So now they make it like more like it's made to play with like a control, not a controller, but the
The wheel.
driving stick, right? Yeah,
Angry
the
driving
wheel.
face.
Yeah. Here we can see some cyberpunk.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of big things introduced here. Did you see that Idris Elba is coming onto the cast of Cyberpunk? Keanu Reeves is coming back full fledged into the story. We're also going to the Americas in a place called Dogtown. So
Mm,
blown away by this expansion. It feels like a whole new game.
exactly. Hopefully it's not going to be as buggy as Cyberpunk when it release.
Hopefully
So
they
hopefully it's going
fix
to be
the
fully
police.
finished.
I want the police to
Yeah.
be decent. Oh my goodness, there was
Uh,
such a racket in the last one.
yeah. Oh, that's crazy. It looks good though. Whatever they show, it looks great.
Cyberpunk's one of those games that's really like pushing the technology of what gaming is, introducing the
Yeah.
path tracing, the overdrive mode, and having that all accessible on GeForce Now is really just an epic bit of gaming. You can crank all of that up and not worry about like the fans or anything going on your computer. It's a nice little thing. So this little guy weirded me out. This little flubber creature
Yeah.
during the thing. But basically, this looks like a climbing game where climbing is the major mechanic in it. So you're constantly scaling these walls with your climbing equipment. Well, at least the main message here is safety first.
He always has a rope, it seems, so that's good. I don't know where it attached to. Maybe you get some point where you attach it yourself. So keep us
Ah,
climbing to go
Jeff,
home.
that's the secret of where you built those guns that you call your arms. Rock climbing. Your rock climbing career.
That's
And hey,
awesome.
SPG! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Oh, this game
Uh,
was a horror first person haunted ship situation. It was
mm,
incredibly thrilling. You didn't really see what the enemy was in it, but it seemed,
mm,
paranormal.
yeah, you look like you're on the oil rig, actually, right? So interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oil rig. Maybe I'm wrong there. Yeah.
Mm, all
this
good.
game. This game, Nads.
Clock
So the
Revolution.
decisions you made, it reminded me of the Zelda game with the 3 days, and then you go back in time, and
Uh,
then your decisions
Majora's
affect the
Mask.
city. Exactly.
Mm,
So this situation, when you make decisions in the game, it actually transforms the world around you. So look at this. It's all
no.
now dark and scary and stuff. So
Make me think of a Bioshock type of
it's
gameplay
I believe it was the same
idea.
team that they were talking about
Mm,
behind this. Uh, but a lot of cool aspects to it in terms of transforming your game through time.
hmm,
Yeah,
awesome.
there was this one was
That's an
definitely
interesting
one to
one.
look forward to. I don't know if we had a definite release date. It kind of gave me Atomic Heart vibes, to be honest, off of the
Mm,
bat. But then when it
yeah.
changed around, it really became more interesting. Oh, here is something that we got as well. I don't know if you saw, but they introduced a 1 terabyte um, gaming
Xbox.
box. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
odd. I mean, we
Uh,
have a 1 terabyte PlayStation, but it is a lot cheaper, I
mhm.
will say. 350
Oh, that's good.
USD is a good price. Hey, Sanchez
Mm.
MTZ Gaming, welcome. Hope you're doing well, good sir.
Well, that's good. At least see like maintaining the not the competition, but maintaining the their console to like go forward with it and then have a console with higher storage. I think they should have went even higher than 1 terabyte, but
Yeah,
that's
really, in
just
my
my
opinion,
opinion. Yeah.
it should have been 2 terabytes. That would
Nowadays,
have been nice.
yeah, exactly. Just up it up a little bit more, right?
So, Towerborn,
Tower
this
one.
game to me, I don't know.
It's like a
It's like a
RTS
hack and
game.
slash 4 person
Oh.
co-op type game. You see this side scrolling reminds me of like
Oh
a
yeah.
Castle Crashers type of experience
Uh-huh.
or Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles. Towerborn is very like cutesy with its art style. However, it looks like you can
Mm,
customize your knight however you like to take on all of these creatures.
interesting.
Wow, thanks Jeff
Oh,
for the knowledge there. That's a very helpful bit of factoid. We have
nice.
27 games were announced and 21 of them were coming to Game Pass. One of them I believe
Nice.
being the Star Wars Outlaws that will not be coming to
Mm,
Game Pass. Very cool looking game. You'll get to see
mm,
more on the Ubisoft Forward tomorrow, June 12th.
mm. And what we see here is some Overwatch too for the fan of Overwatch. Quite interesting. The like I don't know how long they've been working on the Overwatch too, but I guess if you're a fan of it, they upgraded it. And it looks like there's a storyline or something, right? But I
Yeah,
thought that
this is
Overwatch 2
more
was
of like
already out or something.
yeah, this looks like a single player mode.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's it's it's
Yeah.
it's cool for the Overwatch community, and I know there is a lot of people who are into this game. It's a
Mm-hmm.
huge following. I mean,
And this looked like the pirate game from Microsoft.
yes, Sea
With
of
the Sea of
Thieves.
Thieves.
This is
Yeah, it
an
looks like an
expansion,
expansion.
Monkey Island.
There you go. Interesting. They keep at it. This game is huge now. If you're a big fan of pirate and then ship, that just jump in it.
It'll
Will
be
be
the
worth it.
only pirate game we see this weekend. Hint, hint, no Skull and
Hmm.
Bones
And
from
here we got
Ubisoft.
Fallout 76
Yeah, coming out
keeping
with
at it.
DLC.
Yeah, Atlantic City.
A lot
So
of
okay,
people
some more area.
were not the happiest. Apparently, it didn't have the greatest release, but hey, they're adding content. It's on Game Pass. If you're a part
Exactly.
of it and you like the series, it's coming at you. So it's just more
Yeah.
content for you.
Bliss, this is not a new Fallout. It's just an add-on on Fallout 76, which is
Right.
the online game, basically. So yeah, if you're in big interest on that, there you go. Oh, and
And here we
there's a
have
big
it.
one.
Here we have it. So we got dinosaurs, we got planets, we have communities of people who you're bringing onto your ship. Very Mass Effect feel for me when I
Mhm.
saw this game in terms of going to different planets, collecting resources. But the fact that the universe is so open, I mean, what are your
Mhm.
feelings here on this?
Well, like it's just a Fallout game in space. That's how I feel it's gonna be. They're probably gonna add some different thing. You can see you can use sword, you can loot bodies, you got some sort of jetpack, use gun. Yeah, I'll be interested to try it, and I'm quite interested in the Starfield universe because I've always been a big fan of Skyrim, or not Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls, and also Fallout series. So coming from Bethesda, making a similar type of template. They're probably gonna reuse a lot of the same stuff that they used previously, but like changing it slightly, and the story is gonna be always an interesting part.
Yeah, I can't wait. Starfield's definitely going to be a reason to jump back into Game Pass, and I think especially if it's going to be accessible on GFN, it's really going
Hmm.
to be a big get. Like, why would you not?
Hmm.
Just having that power of the 4080, um, man, it's gonna look fantastic on my browser, which is pretty cool to say.
Definitely, yeah, exactly. It's gonna definitely look amazing with GeForce Now, so it's gonna be something interesting to check out.
I will say I was a little worried when I was watching them play through and all the gameplay. The AI was so terrible. They're just shooting off side to side, like you didn't get hit at all, like during any of
That's
it.
what it is.
I just
You
hope
don't
that
want
it's like,
usually it start with like lower level ads and stuff like that, and as you increase or progress in the storyline, they get harder, and then you can get destroyed easily.
yeah. Well,
So it's definitely gonna be interesting.
here is a little bit, some tidbits from the PC gaming show. So, oh, I'm just gonna pop off some games here. We got, this is the Vampire Survivor game they were talking about. You
Hmm.
see, this is they're just showing it off on PC, but something that you could possibly get into. Easy mobile game you can
Hmm.
download on your phone. Very addicting loop. A lot of people are playing it. We saw
Hmm.
BG3. Was that BG3 that I randomly clicked on? I think this is a cartoon here for BG3 and them releasing the game. Those are all the characters. Yeah. I
Hmm.
played
Yeah,
the GIF Yankee. I played with SPG as well as Bjorn, so I know a little bit about it. And we also have the copy on GFN as well. I can't wait until they bring
exactly.
controller support. Uh, but a lot to look forward to. Obviously, Baldur's Gates has a massive following, and they took a long time to really create a special game here. Oh wow, look at it!
Hmm.
Actually, that looks better than I've ever seen in the demo. Holy
Hmm.
crap! I don't know if you've
Yeah.
played too much of the demo, but that looks crazy amazing
Yeah,
compared to what I
it
was a little
definitely is
worried.
amazing.
Uh,
It
but
looks better, that's for sure. And this still in the demo phase, and it releasing soon.
August,
So
end of
we'll have to see.
August, they're going to be releasing. So this game is right around the corner.
Hmm.
Very cool. A lot of people are excited for that one. Be sure to check it out from the PC Gaming Show. They released a lot of interesting games. It looks like they had some crazy AI girl here, which is, I guess, is very trending towards PC. A lot
Yeah.
of simulation games to show off. I kind of wanted to a lot of, yeah, you see we have a manager racing game, but be sure to check out the PC Gaming Show on your own time. There is a lot to see there. I'll have to get the short list for you next time.
Hmm.
um, but cool. We should
Awesome.
definitely take a look at this as well. uh, this is a bit of awesome news for all of you wondering, when am I going to get to play Spider-Man 2? It arrives on PS5 October 20th. Uh, this is great news. I believe you can start pre-ordering now on June 16th, so that's about 5 days away from now. Great news. We finally have a release date. The game looks awesome. They're expanding New York with
Mhm.
2 different boroughs. You get to play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, and Peter Parker is going to be taken over by the symbiote Venom. Pre-order bonuses now are including a Arc Knight suit, as well as a Shadow Spidey suit, web gadget, plus 3 skill points, a variety of skins. So if you like dressing up, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Spider-Man always been a good game to play on PlayStation. Graphically appeasing and like gameplay, it's for sure. It's always awesome.
So here we have all the things included in the digital deluxe version. We have 10 unique suits for Peter and Miles. We have pre-order bonuses, including skill points, additional photos, 2 early unlock suits, as well as a web grabber gadget. So, Neato Burrito. Oh man, I look forward to Spider-Man. Oh, and there's a Beyond. Of course, there's a Beyond. So there's a 19-inch collector's statue of Venom
Nice.
taking on both Miles and Peter, as well as a steelbook display case. Really cool, and it seems like it's a full digital game. I haven't seen they're saying it's an actual disc, so that's another thing to bring up. I think this is a digital release. But gee, it's a cool statue, I will say.
Pretty cool to add into the collection if you're a big fan of Spider-Man.
Wow. That's
Nice.
a wicked shot. Oh my gosh. Right in the rain there. Oh, I can't wait. I can't
Awesome.
wait. I definitely, and it's interesting. They changed his color. It used to be orange in the last game. Now they changed it to blue. I wonder why they did that. But
Oh,
it is what it is.
new
But
power.
Wicked.
Awesome.
Wicked stuff coming out of the PlayStation stuff. So, what about no discs, only digital? Jeff says yes, and BG had an animated short. Yeah, very cool. I just noticed that it seemed very entertaining. So I know you may not be able to get any games and clips going on. But
No, I don't at the moment.
Let's quickly touch on this story because you sent this in the Discord and it was very, very cool to see. I know you're going to be lining up at the premiere to see this one, but what are your thoughts on The Legend of Zelda being adapted for the big screen?
It's gonna be awesome. It's been rumored for many years they're gonna come out with like a movie. Is it gonna be similar to Mario Brother movie that we just saw? And I think like Nintendo was testing the water with it. They came out, and it's a fantastic movie. Like it's very well made and everything. Now they're like looking at like how they can do this and if it's gonna be possible. I think there's mention of possibly some actor who they're gonna play. Uh, so like it would be interesting to see. I can't wait to see a movie adaptation of The Legend of Zelda. Is it gonna be based on Breath of the Wild or based on Tears of Kingdom or on any of the other Legend of Zelda, or it's gonna be pretty much like a new storyline, right? So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with that.
I mean, there's so many characters. There's so much story. They could go on for like a 3-part trilogy in my mind, right?
Yeah. Or they could just like do it as a show also, right? That could be another option.
I don't know if they
But
made so much money on the big screen. I feel like the whole thing could be like the first one they meet up with the Rito, they meet up with the Gerudo, then the whole second movie is like meeting up with the Zora and then meeting up with the Gorons, and then the whole third movie is like the Ganondorf face off and all that. Like they could go so like it's impossible to fit that into an hour and a half in my mind.
That's just it. I don't know how they gonna like turn the movie into it, but like look at Mario Brother, they did a great job. But again, it's like they kind of made a twist into the movie, so it's like slightly different, right? So that's not really following the recipe that the video game has. So like it's probably gonna go in a different direction. And it's probably going to be a different story. They're not going to base it on any of the Legend of Zelda release already. It's gonna be something totally new. And what like one thing they could do is come out with a movie, and if they want to release like more lore story or anything like that, they could come out with a show afterwards, or like you say, multiple movies. So we'll have to see, right? So
Exactly.
that's definitely interested. I'm definitely interested into it, and looking at the Super Mario Brother, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna fuck it up.
And then quickly, we'll race through Summer's Game Fest because I see it. I had on the notes. I didn't go through it, but it came out earlier this week. We have Prince of Persia. Mortal
Mm,
Kombat 1 is coming back, going back to the basics. They're resetting the story. Exciting stuff there. We had Path of Exile, which was another interesting game, which I look, it looked very much like Diablo, but more
yeah.
dynamic in a way, and seemed to be a single
Mhm.
player experience. In addition, we had Nicolas Cage enter the scene on Dead by Daylight as a survivor.
Oh
Sonic
yeah.
Superstar Adventures, which was a
Nice.
four-person Sonic adventure game, which I could really see having a lot of fun just because I like Sonic.
Hmm.
We had some Japanese themed titles released. Lies of P. People, Lies of P demo is now available and came out right after the showcase. Uh, Fantastic Soulsborne game with an interesting twist if you're looking for it. Sandland. Sandland, actually, if you didn't notice it, I saw an article. There was a sneak peek in the Sandland trailer where they were actually all gathered around the PlayStation 6. That's right.
Oh.
You heard it. I believe I reposted that. If I didn't, I should repost that. But the PlayStation 6 apparently was spotted in the demo or the preview here of Sandland. So be sure to check it out.
Mm,
We have some
nice.
crazy animals. Alan Wake 2 looked very exciting and thrilling. An adventure horror game, October 17th, just in time for Halloween. We had Space
Mm-hmm.
Marines, and then we had Baldur's Gate introduce a voice actor to really bring up, and then Spider Man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different things I'm trying to race through here because I'm under
Return to
time
Moria.
limit. But we have
Yes.
some Yakuza gameplay. I believe this was Like a Dragon or something similar. But you
Mm-hmm.
can see here a lot of big spectacles, but high graphics, high fidelity. You know they've taken it to the next level here. Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his own
Mm-hmm.
name. So if you know the series, you know that this is going to be a next exciting, thrilling one in the series.
That's
And this is
awesome.
an aquatic game, so you play completely underwater. Like the amount of games that were released at Summer's Game Fest is just astonishing. But the big thing is
Crazy.
go try Liza P if you have access to it. It's a great demo. You get a huge experience. Three big bosses, a lot to climb through. Really cool.
Hmm. Sweet. Well, that was definitely interesting. A lot of game release coming up.
All this
It's gonna
week,
fill up
man.
the library.
Capcom is having
Yeah.
their own debut tomorrow. Same with Ubisoft. Uh, Jeez, I just
Crazy.
it's insane how many. It's like
Hmm.
the gaming season. I didn't know that this happened, but I guess it happens every year at this time.
Yeah, like now with E3 being not existent, that's where Game Fest or any every company like to announce their video game coming out throughout the year. In June, that's usually the timeline, right?
Yeah.
So awesome to see all this is still coming up and still available to see from the different developer.
All right. Now for my screenshot, Tears of the Kingdom.
Hmm.
When I got the fifth sage power, I don't know. I felt like that was such an
No.
epic moment. I was
Mm,
like, oh yeah, and look at that screenshot. Like that's
I
virtual
know,
photography at its best. Am I right? It's a good shot.
right? Yeah,
I got the purple
it is a
hand.
good shot. Yeah, I really like the part where after you get this within the story, Raru's telling Ganondorf that you will encounter Link the Swordsman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like the music of the Legend of Zelda, the original music kicked in. I was like,
Oh, I
yes,
didn't
that's
notice that.
yeah. Oh, you got to relook at it. Just relook at the video. You can have access to all the cinematic. It's pretty
Right.
sweet.
And then here is my video. This was a lot of fun. Obviously, Nads is going to find this spoilers. But it's been and this is part of the game. The 5th stage. Oh my god, how cool was it when this thing is now your
Yeah, I was
freaking
like,
partner?
I know that was quite interesting to have a robot just for yourself. Yeah, I didn't expect that either, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" You know. So yeah, quite
That-
interesting. That's for sure.
I found that to be absolutely awesome. And then here we have, I'm going to round it out. I got 2 more things here. Here is me in some Diablo, since I've been playing it this week.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. So
Nice.
that's me beating.
I guess you're a romancer, right?
Yeah, I'm the necromancer, and that was me beating the 2nd act. So made my way through there onto act number 3. And then we have this. This was one of my proudest moments. Okay, now it shows defeat, and it shows that's David Wilson there in Phoenix. So why I'm proud of that is because somebody took my color as the pink taco, and as they basically, those 2 people went and killed everybody else who was even close to pink. I wasn't even the murderer. I'm like, yes, all rise, pink taco cult. It was amazing. There were all cult killings. I was so happy. I died that round. I went right out happily. I was like, oh, it was so awesome. Rouster, fire sorcerer here.
That's funny.
Ooh, you're a fire sorcerer.
Nice.
Oh, good sir. Yeah, I can't wait to get in. Every time I go and see, you're already level 50 though. I'm making my way up. I got to get to level 50 to join up with your shenanigans. But I'm almost out there. Almost there. But yes,
That's awesome.
that's what I've got. That's what we've got for the show this week.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for coming on by. We are going to cut it off here, and we will see you again next week. Thank you so much for everyone coming by. It means the world. And Nads, thank you for tuning or jumping in. Co-host, awesome, super. Any last words before we go?
No, like I'm quite excited about all the games coming up. I'm still like try to finish Zelda first and go back into some Destiny, and we'll see what's out there afterwards. Can't wait for Game Pass to be on Geforce Now. That's gonna be massive, a massive news
Yes.
today. Crazy.
And remember, we're all gamers in the game of life. So
Yes.
I like what it says every time you get a heart. It says, "Go bring peace to the world."
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Roll the
See y'all.
credits.
Grove. 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 Why try to believe in me? Why try do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me. Finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as